Hi folks, hope you're okay today. It's good to be with you. I want to introduce you to this article called "If You Don't Want God, You'd Better Have a Multi-Universe." November 6, 2010, 8, Tom Gilson. I'll link to the article. He says the Discovery magazine tackles the fine-tuning problem in December 2008, and Tom quotes from the magazine. Physicists don't like coincidences. They like even less the notion that life is somehow central to the universe, and yet recent discoveries are forcing them to confront the very idea. Life, it seems, is not an incidental component of the universe burnt up out of random chemical brew on a lonely planet. In some strange sense, it appears that we are not adapted to the universe is adapted to us. And then he goes on, after quoting that magazine, he writes this: and so, says the article, the work is proceeding in the area of string theory to try to provide some evidence of the vast multiverse. Discoverer is refreshingly honest about the current status of the work. Evidence is still lacking. Lindsay's ideas may make the notion of multiverse more plausible. Still very much a work in progress. This I find disingenuous, however. When I asked Lindsay whether physicists will ever be able to prove that the multiverse is real, he has a simple answer: nothing else fits the data. We don't have any alternative explanations. Professor John Polkinghorne says this, Anglican priest and philosopher: you can explain anything. If a theory allows anything to be possible, it explains nothing. A theory of anything is not the same as a theory of everything. What do I have to say to this? Well, to me, all this string theory really is people are just desperate to try and explain God out of the picture. And that's as simple as that, really. And I kind of find it quite laughable, really. The available evidence is for the universe having a beginning, and Christ and people like that just don't want to accept it, and so they're coming up with all these ideas to try and get round it. That's what I think.